Di ba labeled man to siya, no? Kanina, mga 60,000. Ang kaning sa testings, kumbaga, para ma-check na ito ang accuracy niya, ang 20% ato is tanggalon na to ang label. Tapos, atong 20 ka buok, 20%, atong patagnaan, palibelan na to siya otro. Butangan na to ang og label using sa model nga ato nang na build. Di ba? 60% sa data sulod sa algorithm niya, yung output niya is model. Atong model, mao to siya ang atong gamiton para malibelan ang 20%. Pero actually, ang kaning 20% na siya label daan. Ato lang gitanggal ang label para butangan niya label para ma-measure na to kung ang iyang gibutang nga label is mao ba gito ang iyang actual nga label. Dito dayon mag-draw og accuracy. So, kung pila iyang natagnaan o kung pila iyang wala natagnaan. So, kung mas daghan ang iyang natagnaan or nasakto niya pag label, so that's the higher accuracy. Kung gamay ra iyang natagnaan, madaghan siya sayop, so lower ang iyang accuracy. All right. Moving forward, so machine learning is divided into three man, no? There's is reinforcement learning ay katulo, pero we're going to focus with supervised learning and unsupervised learning. So, pag supervised siya, na duha ka possible algorithm or task na gamiton, regression and classification. Kung ang atong class label or ang target nato nga output or ang atong label is if it's numbers, no, numbers siya or numerical, especially if it's continuous no values, the task is regression. It's a regression analysis or basta regression siya. The other one, if it's categorical, like we're going to identify if it's malignant or benign, pass or failed, what else? High, medium, low, unsa pa na siya nga mga kwan. It's categorical, so it's classification. So, under supervised learning algorithm, under unsupervised, na duha no, clustering and association. Clustering is we're going to regroup things. Association is when you're going to purchase this, what would be the possible product nga na ay associated ani nga product. So, ano siya. So, supervised learning algorithms, yun siya. In supervised learning, the algorithm is trained on labeled data, which means each training example is paired with an output label or dependent variable or class label. So let's not be confused with label, class label, target variable, dependent variable, sa pa na term niya, maura na siya sa label. It's usually on the last column. Pero na po isa nga, pwede na may butang-butang siya. Pwede sa tunga ang column, pwede pinakauna, pero kasagaran, naagid siya sa pinaka-last nga column. So regression is we're going to predict continuous outcomes, such as predicting house prices, no? Especially if we have historical data in the past years or the past months. Ano siya, money ang price over time, di ba? Year, ano. So as the time goes by, so by 2024, beyond, paubos, until 1945, for example, maning price sa balay, so house prices, so by 2025, pwede na nimo siya i-predict ang prices. So since price is a numerical value man, ang gamito na to is dili classification, ang gamito na to is regression. So classification is predicting categorical outcomes rather. So the category sa like spam detection, no, kanang atong i-detect either kung ang email spam ba siya or dili, ano siya. Ano isa sa mga example. Regression, a type of supervised learning that predicts a continuous value. So we have linear regression and polynomial regression. So price prediction, may example, time series forecasting. Ano siya? So this is the plot, no? Actual values of price and the predicted values of price. So this is our independent variable and this is one is our dependent variable. So sa classification, a type of supervised learning predicts categorical label. This is more on prediction nga task ta. Predict na to. Anong prediction man siya? Predict is you're going to tell or identify or project or forecast the categorical level, the category or the label or the target class. So, di ba, as you can observe in your email and Gmail, there is a particular folder, spam folder. Kung i-check ninyo, na mga emails diya nga automatically detect sa Gmail as spam. Meaning, di na siya legit nga mga email, mga spam na siya. So, giunsa man to niya pag-detect nga spam siya. So, naa siya is spam, email spam detection. Ang katuyang is email spam detection, mauto ang nasa machine learning algorithm na gi-perform ato. So, meaning, nato yung model nga yung gigamit. Sa phone na to, SMS tech, spam SMS detection, ba? Aba sa atong kuan. So, image recognition pod, disease diagnosis, kaning classification is ginagamit. So, there are certain algorithms used for classification under regression, unsupervised, we have regression, logistic regression, classification na i-base, K nearest neighbor, KNN, decision tree, support vector machine. So, ang dami-dami mga machine learning algorithms. So, kada isa po nila, lelan po na sila edge, no? Depende, no? So, moving forward to unsupervised learning algorithms. In unsupervised learning, the algorithm is trained on unlabeled data. So kung ganina, labeled data, kung wala label ang imong data, ang imong ma-perform diri is unsa man unsupervised. Di ba ganina, sa nga data tong unsupervised. Ang unsupervised diri is, ako ni siya, customer ID, age, education. I think education na years employed niya, income, debt, credit card debt, card debt, other debt, address niya, and then debt income ratio. Ano siguro niya? Kaning sa credit score or credit koan. Going back, so we have clustering and association. So example ng unsupervised is clustering, grouping data points into clusters based on their similarity. So i-train mo ang imong data, unya i-feed mo sa mga clustering algorithms, and then it will detect similarities in your data. Unya, ang kuanda ni is ikaw na maghatag insight based sa katong grouping niya. So, for example, sa data nga imong gibutang 100,000, yan, gamit kag clustering, nakay clustering algorithms nga gigamit. So, iya ding i-group. Kung tulo ka cluster niya, group to niya, tulo niya, ikaw na mag-identify unsay mga label atong tulo. Unsa ni siya nga, kaning si cluster A, cluster B, cluster C, cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3, unsa man ni siya, pasabutan ni unsa ni sila mag association, discovering rules that describe large portion of data. So we have clustering, no? Sample ng clustering is the K-means clustering, hierarchical clustering, Davis scan. So example kani blue, red, green. So ano siya ang cluster? Customer segmentation, anomaly detection, image segmentation. Kaning clustering, no? Actually nag-run siya kaning sa Facebook or in any other kuan kanang social media ninyong anato na mga accounts, no? Ginasave kwanta, pull up ang data tanan niya, customer segmentation. Yeah. I think it's something to do with the kanang ads nga mo magawa sa atong Facebook. Association, rule mining, clustering. We have a priori algorithm, ICLAT, market basket analysis, recommendation system. Oh, na po ang association, no? A type of unsupervised learning na ang nag-identify sa interesting relations between variables in a large databases. So, relationship between variables. For example, kung ang clustering i-group siya, association is si sliced bread na ba siya relationship sa cheese? Ano siya? Something to do with that. Or kani nga product na ba siya relationship aning other product? It's like in sales. Example, kung mapalit siya og diaper, ang customer nga nipalit og diaper, mapalit ba siya og beer? Mapalit ba siya og other products? Ana. For, kung ano ba siya? For doing what is the next course of action of a grocery, either kung kaning magpalit og bread, magpalit dito based sa ilang data, kita dito na ang mapalit og bread is mapalit po og cheese. So meaning, pagabot dito sa grocery, abay na ang bread og ang cheese para mas efficient ang palit para mataas ang sales. Diba? Next. Summary between classification and regression. So pag regression, continuous, numerical, classification, it's on categorical. Next, yeah, we're going to tackle with the first learning algorithms, no? Actually, by suggestions, no? We just have to do with the regression, sa tawag to, linear regression. But I think for me, no, my point of view is that we're going to learn the easiest first. If it's first time, no, to do the machine learning, I think it would be better that you should learn the easiest algorithm. And by experience, one of the easiest algorithm is the k-nearest neighbor, KNN. So there are plenty of algorithms, but I think we're going to discuss KNN, naive Bayes, support vector machine, linear regression, and many more. So now this is have to start discussing k-nearest neighbor in our next lecture videos. So I'm going to let's conclude this lecture videos.